Hey, kindergarten friends. Today I am going to do a video to review the signs that you see on your screen right now, the greater than, the less than, and the equal to sign. And I know that a lot of you may be used to seeing or have seen the signs that look like this. We use the alligator mouth, which is fine. We can use the alligator mouth, and then I'm also going to show you another trick to tell the difference between the greater than and the less than sign, because yes, we know the alligator likes to eat the bigger number, but we also need to remember that which sign is the greater than or which sign is the less than. And I'm going to show you another trick, because when we compare numbers, we need to be able to use those big words to compare the numbers, and we'll do some practice. So let me go back to my green page here. So what I'm talking about when I say either the alligator mouth, we know the alligator mouth likes to eat the bigger numbers. There's another trick we can think about as well, where we look at the size of the opening of each sign. So let me get my marker up here. So if you look at the greater than sign, and we know greater means more or bigger, you can see that the opening on this side is bigger than there is no opening on this side. So if the number that we are comparing, so let's say we have the number 5 and the number 2 on this side. So if I say 5 is greater than, less than, or equal to 2, I would choose the greater than sign. And again, you can think of the alligator is eating the bigger number. But also the opening that's bigger here, so this part of the opening, this part is bigger, is going to be faced to the bigger or greater number. All right, let's do another example and show what I mean for the less than symbol. So if I have the numbers 6 and 9, then which number would the alligator want to eat? Remember, the alligator wants to eat the bigger number, so we would use the less than sign. So again, this bigger opening is towards the bigger number, but it's on this side. This opening is towards the lesser number, the smaller number. So this is the less than. So if the sign is going this way, it's less than. If the sign is going this way, we say greater than. And the last sign I want to review quickly with you is the equal to sign. Oopsie. And there, I just took all my signs off, but oh well, we can make do. Equal to, so this sign, equal to is another word for same. We use that when we're comparing things and they are the same. So we can use pictures, objects, or numbers. So if we have two numbers like 3 and 3, we would use the equal sign because they are the same. They are equal, the same amount. So I have on my computer here. So here's our alligator mouth again. If that's the easiest way for you to remember your signs, please go ahead and think of it that way, that the opening is like a mouth eating the bigger number. Just when we read our sentences, when we're comparing the numbers, we want to use these big words, the greater than or less than sign. So I have some practice here. I have some pictures of some chicks and their eggs. So we're going to start with comparing objects, amounts of objects using our signs. So if I get my screen back up here, get my pen, I'm going to write on the side here my signs. So I have my greater than, I have my less than, and I have my equal to signs. So if I look at the first picture here, I've got how many chicks on the left side, if you're counting them, I have 1, 2. So this is a group of 2 chicks, and on this side I have a group with 1 chick. So if I wanted to compare my numbers, I would put which sign in the box. So if you're looking at the bigger opening, which group does the mouth want to eat? 2 or 1? So if I look, I know 2 is more than 1, so I'm going to use my greater than sign. And when I read my sentence, it would say 2 is greater than 1. All right, let's go down to these chicks here. Let's count these. And if I need to mark on my objects to count so I don't forget any of them, please do when you're practicing, because I will be sending some links as well for you to practice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 down and around and put on a hat chicks in this group. Let's count how many on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 chicks in this group. So if I'm looking at my groups, which sign am I going to use? Am I going to say 5 is greater than 6? Am I going to say 5 is less than 6? Or am I going to say 5 is equal to 6? Hopefully you're thinking less than. So we're going to use this sign because the mouth wants to be eating the bigger number. So when I read my sentence, I say 5 is less than 6. Say it with me. 5 is less than 6. Good job. Let's look at some different practice with numbers instead of just objects. So let's go down to this one. All right. So here I have the chicks, but I also have the numbers on the chicks to compare. So now I'm looking and practicing my numbers. So I have the number 9 and 7. So let me put my signs back over here. My greater than, less than, equal to. So if I have the number 9 and 7, I have to think which is the bigger number. So now I'm not counting objects, so now I need to know my numbers. And if you need practice and you need to look at a number line or find a number line on the computer, please do, because the number line can help you. And if you're starting at 0, you get to 7 before you get to 9. So that means that 9 is bigger because it's higher on the number line. So that means my mouth wants to eat the 9. So I have 9 is greater than 7. Say it with me. 9 is greater than 7. All right, let's try one more before I send some practice links for you to practice on your own. So I have the number 5 here and I have the number 5 here. So which one is bigger? Am I going to say 5 is greater than 5? 5 is less than 5? Or 5 is equal to 5? So remember, equal means same. So the number 5 and 5 are the same. So I'm going to use my equal sign because they are the same number. All right, so that is my little lesson and practice on greater than, less than, or equal to signs. So now I want you to practice on your own and practice reading the sentences with your numbers or your objects, like 9 is greater than 7. 5 is equal to 5. Practice using those words. They'll be very important and you'll use those a lot next year in first grade and second grade and so on and so on. So have a great day, everyone. I will talk to you later. Bye.